Question number 2. In this question, we need to find two numbers such that, according to the condition number 1, the difference between those two numbers should be 10, and the sum should be equal to 4 times the smaller number. Now we have to find the two numbers. So according to the condition second, it suggests us that one number is smaller than the other number. So to make two equations out of the two given conditions, out of the two conditions provided, the first condition and the second condition. But before that, we need to let the one number as x and the other number as y. I have let the smaller number as x and the greater number as y. Okay, so according to condition number 1, the first condition says that the difference between the two numbers is 10. And as we know that in maths, difference means minus. So the difference between the two numbers, that is y minus x, is 10 according to the first condition. And according to condition number 2, their sum means plus in maths. So their sum is 4 times the smaller number. Their sum is 4 times the smaller number. As we know that we have supposed our smaller number to be x. Okay. So now I had one x on the left hand side and one x on the right hand side. So I needed and I wanted this variable x on one side of the equation. So I brought this 4x on the left hand side. Now when I brought this on the left hand side, it became minus 4x. So y plus x minus 4x equals to, now when I brought this 4x on the left hand side, it left 0 here. Okay, so this is y. Now x minus 4x is minus 3x. So y minus 3x equals to 0. This will be our equation 2. So now we have got two equations. We can solve them either by substitution method or elimination method to solve the question. Okay. Now, I have used elimination method to solve these two equations simultaneously. First of all, I have used subtraction. Why subtraction? Because I had both the variables, both the y's with positive sign. So I needed, in order to cancel them out, I needed one y to be minus. So that's why I subtracted equation number 2 from 1, so that I get this as minus. So when I subtracted equation number 2 from equation number 1, we need to change the signs as we are going for subtraction. Y and minus y cancels each other to get 0, minus x and plus 3x, because we have changed the sign. So x minus x and plus 3x, this becomes sort of 3x minus x, which gives us 2x. Okay, so here is the 2x. Now 10 minus 0 is 10. So x equals to, now this 2 being multiplied here gets divided on the right hand side, and it gives us x equals to 5. This is the first value, this is the first variable, this is the smaller number. We have got the smaller number as 5. Now I can use this value of 5 in either of the equations, equation number 1 or 2, to get the value of y. I am going to use it in, I have used it in equation number 1, and x equals to 5 in equation number 1 gives you y minus 5. I've put 5 in place of x here. Okay, so y minus 5 equals 10. This was our equation number 1. Y minus x equals to 10. This was our equation number 1. So I have put 5 in place of x. Okay, so y minus 5 equals 10 and y equals to, when this minus 5 goes on the other side, it becomes plus 5, and we have got 15. Okay, so now we need to check whether either we have the answer is correct or not. So in order to check, you need to put both these values in either of the equation, equation number 1 or equation number 2. So I have put both these values in equation number 1. I have put y as 15 and x as 5, and I have got both of the equation, both the sides of the equation as equals. So that means our equation is correct.